Yasu AEK fans, Melene, Scully, Ime, Apto, Trinidad and Tobago. This video here is about how AEK changed my life. If it is you are new here, if it is you are AEK fan, make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to press the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from me, because I make match previews for AEK, match reviews for AEK, and I do match watch-alongs. So make sure to leave that subscribe so that you will never miss any more AEK videos, because this is the place to be if it is your AEK fan. So getting into the video now, how AEK changed my life. I have to give you guys a rundown of how I became an AEK fan in the first place. I've been an AEK fan for 2 years, and I've been making videos for AEK for 2 years. The first AEK video I made was about the 3-2 victory against Brighton in the Europa League. That was, well, 2 seasons ago. The reason I watched that game was because of my countryman, Levi Garcia. I am from Trinidad and Tobago, he's from Trinidad and Tobago. I just said, let me look at this game here, because at the time, I really like to see Brighton play. So I was like, let me see Levi against Brighton. One of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life. That game with AEK versus Brighton, and I genuinely believe that might be one of the greatest matches that AEK ever have. Correct me in the comment section, let me know if it is you have a better game with AEK than that Brighton game, because everything was just going right for AEK that game, but despite the penalty and all that stuff there, it was amazing to watch. But I wasn't truly converted as an AEK fan as yet. I would have made a video, and it was nice to see how much people was bigging up Levi, man. It was like, in Trinidad and Tobago, we kind of underappreciate Levi Garcia. He is unequivocally the best player in Trinidad and Tobago, but for some weird reason, we don't really show him the respect as much. A lot of pressure is on him, saying that he ain't scoring enough for the national team and them stuff there, but he wasn't really appreciated. I was always a fan of him from since school days. I used to watch him and his brother Judah, who plays for AEK B. They went to a school called Shiva Boys. Yeah, those guys were always on fire, in my opinion. So I always had a respect for Levi. So when it is Levi was playing against Brighton, I said, yeah, cool. And it was just so refreshing to see how much AEK fans love Levi, man. And I just made the video, and I was like, cool, man, nice to see that. But what I used to do before on TikTok, I used to take a screenshot of the Google page. So the Google score got marked up 3-2 thing, and I would just put my green screen there, and I would just make a video based on that. So because of that, Google would have thought that I was an AEK fan. So Google come and send me a notification about the Panathinaikos versus AEK Athens game. So I was like, okay, let me just watch it. It's gonna be the first Super League Greece match that I ever watched in my life. And I know about Panathinaikos because Jibril Cisse played for Panathinaikos. So I watched the game, and I was like, you know what? I like this team, man. And I made the video again, and people said, hey, man, you can't stop. You're in too deep now. You made 2 videos. You can't stop making AEK videos, man. And from just interacting with the fans them, and this is why my DMs are always open on Instagram. I talk to close to about 50 people every day on Instagram. I swear down. A bunch of AEK fans come in my inbox, even some rival fans as well. They be like, hey, man, I love what you're doing. I love that somebody from quite in the Caribbean like the Super League Greece and AEK in particular. So ever since that, I feel as though I had a calling. There is a saying that, you don't choose AEK, AEK chooses you. And I am a testament of that, boy. Because ain't no way, I never thought within my years on this earth that I would have been an AEK fan. I just always used to just watch AEK and call them AEK Athens when I was playing FIFA, because in the rest of the world you would see AEK first because of alphabetical order. So you would see AEK first, and you'll be like, alright, cool, AEK Athens, I know this team, but I really know about this team. And from then, within the interaction with the fans them, and again, I'm saying that I've been a Chelsea fan for 22 years, but What I thought was being a football fan, I was nowhere near being that way. From the interaction with being amongst AEK fans, bear in mind, where I am from, it's like, I want to lie, 97% black people. 97% black people that I would interact with. In my life, the amount of like white people that I would have like conversations with is like, I could count it on one hand. I'm telling you. I never really had much conversation with white people. And that's just because where I'm from. In Tobago, we barely have like diverse races. In Trinidad, where Levi is from, you would have more, you know, whites, Indians, yeah, black people. But yeah. So just the whole shift in culture, I really appreciate it. I really interested in knowing more. That is why I'm actually coming to Greece next season. Hopefully, and I'm begging you guys, do not fight. Listen. If it is you listen anything in the video, listen this. No fighting. Please, no fighting. I need you guys on your best behavior coming into next season. I need to watch a match at the OPAP Arena. I'm begging you guys, do not fight to let the Prime Minister close down the stadiums, boy. Please, I need to watch a match at the OPAP Arena. But yeah, because of all interactions and coming into this family, and that is what one thing about AEK, man. It's a family, boy. You have a bunch of people that I never met in my life that I truly care about. I never met them in my life. But hey, man, when it is AEK has a victory or a loss, they always reach out. I always reach out to them. I'll be like, hey, man, how you taking a loss, boy? I never experienced that as a football fan yet. What, not only AEK, but Greek football in particular, is way more, it's like a religion, boy. It's way more deeper than just football. And yes, I know AEK have like a handball team and a basketball team and all that stuff. And I'm very interested in learning about them as well too. But me being a football fan for all those years, for 22 years, I never experienced nothing like this, boy. Nothing. That what AEK is about, and I would have had conversations with a lot of AEK fans, and yeah, some guys, they say, hey, man, I understand that AEK may be losing some games and them stuff, but AEK is an idea. AEK is something way more deeper than football. AEK is a bunch of, you know, refugees that came from Turkey, that came here in 1922 and then formed the team in 1924. This is a statement that includes a bunch of people that weren't totally, welcomed per se, because at the end of the day, refugees, but they would have formed something that even a black man like me could be a part of. Yeah. And I just see so much beauty in that. That's why I love AEK, man. I love AEK. AEK changed my life. It opened my eyes to a whole different perspective that I thought I never would have seen. I never thought that I would have been on course to go into a land so far away from Trinidad and Tobago. I never thought that I would have been interacting with so much Caucasians in my life. Never. And I never thought that a professional football team that played in the Champions League already, that played in the Europa League already, that, well, will get in the Conference League sometime, is following me on Instagram. The AEK Athens official football page is following me on Instagram, boy. I never thought that I would have been somewhere near this in my life. And I don't want to say it's like superstardom. I know where near that. A lot of people saying, oh, you know you're a celebrity in Greece, you know, bro. I'll be like, hey, man, relax yourself. Relax yourself, boy. I didn't believe that I'm no celebrity or anything, man. I'm just a regular smuggler guy. But a lot of people know me. That was all I could say. A lot of people know me. And it's because of AEK. So I'm truly thankful for everything that panned out in my life that have me back in AEK right now, that have me craving to see AEK lift a trophy. And I think that that's what drives me the most, bro. The fact that a lot of you guys would have seen a double, and I haven't seen it as yet. I think that is what drives me as yet. Like, that drives me, I should say, sorry. That's what drives me, that the fact that I haven't seen them lift a trophy as yet. And I genuinely wish that our Levi would have been there when it is we do inevitably lift a trophy. But for now, the whole AEK team that I know and love, it's fading away. We lost Zuba, we lost Levi, we lost Amrabat. One of my favorite players then, by the way. He, wasn't the best player, but I just like to watch him because he just was funny to watch. Yeah, man, and we're losing everybody. But Almeida is someone else that I really respect too, man. I hear in the stories about with Almeida and how he changed the club. A lot of fans, they were like, despite, we gotta be real, Almeida hasn't been up to par, especially with like Mendilibar in particular. I think Mendilibar has stretched the gap. But a lot of AEK fans say, man, before we were down in the gutter, Almeida is what put us up back here. So I have a lot of respect for Almeida. I genuinely wish that I would see him lift the trophy for us once again. But it is what it is, and this is basically the story of how AEK changed my life. There's more to the story. I still have to come Greece. I still have to eat a souvlaki and some gyros and come to the OPAP Arena and see the Kefalos. But yeah, man, the journey is going sweet so far, man. So again, if it is you're new here, make sure to leave a like, share and subscribe. Press the notification bell if it is you're an AEK fan. This is the place to be. And of course, going into the rest of the week, we have the Greece national team playing Scotland. I'll definitely be doing some reviews on both games. So make sure to tune in for that. So, Mono, bomb buckler AEK, all day, every day.